Did you know that mulching in July can cut your watering needs in half? In the peak heat of summer, bare soil loses moisture fast, weeds explode, and your vegetables struggle. The right mulch at the right time protects your soil, saves water, and keeps plants thriving. Here's exactly how to mulch your vegetable garden in summer, practical, step by step, and packed with tips. Why mulching in summer matters. July heat stresses plants and dries soil quickly. Mulch acts like a shield, keeping moisture in and roots cool. It suppresses weeds that would otherwise compete for water. It also prevents soil crusting and erosion after summer storms. Fact: studies show mulched beds can retain up to 70% more soil moisture than bare soil. Your vegetables will grow stronger and produce more consistently. Best mulch materials for vegetables. Use organic materials that enrich soil as they break down. Straw, light, breathable, and easy to spread. It helps prevent fungal diseases by keeping soil off leaves. Shredded leaves, great for moisture retention and add micronutrients like calcium and magnesium. Grass clippings, apply in thin layers and let each layer dry before adding more to prevent matting. Wood chips, excellent for pathways or around perennials, but keep them a few inches from tender vegetable stems. Tip: avoid hay with seeds, you'll introduce more weeds than you stop. When and where to apply. Wait until soil is warm and plants are established, mid to late June through July. Mulch sufficiently around vegetable plants to conserve moisture, especially during hot spells. Keep mulch a few inches away from stems to prevent rot. Timing: early morning or evening is best, when soil is slightly moist from overnight dew or irrigation. How thick should mulch be? Apply 2 to 3 inches around most vegetables. For heavy feeders like tomatoes and peppers, go up to 4 inches for extra moisture retention. Replenish mid-season if mulch decomposes or thins out. Pro insight: too thin equals weeds sneak through. Too thick equals stems may rot or pests may hide. Step-by-step mulching process. Weed the bed thoroughly, never mulch over living weeds. Loosen the topsoil with a hand fork for better water penetration. Water deeply so soil is evenly moist before adding mulch. Spread mulch evenly around plants, leaving clear space near stems. Fluff or turn mulch every few weeks to prevent matting. Top up as needed through August. Extra summer tips for mulched beds. Drip irrigation under mulch, delivers water right where it's needed without wetting foliage. Check soil moisture weekly, even with mulch, deep watering may be needed during extreme heat. Add compost before mulching, lock in nutrients and seal moisture. Bonus tip: place a few flat stones near plant bases, they store heat during the day and release it at night, evening out temperature swings. Common mistakes to avoid. Piling mulch against stems, leads to stem rot and invites pests. Using thick fresh grass clippings, they can heat up and damage roots. Ignoring mulch maintenance, flattened mulch won't block weeds as well. Fix: leave a gap around stems, use thin layers of grass clippings, and fluff mulch monthly. Long-term benefits. Improve soil structure as organic mulch breaks down. Encourages earthworms and beneficial microbes. Reduces weeds year after year by blocking light from weed seeds. Less erosion and better water retention over time. Pro insight: regular mulching reduces fertilizer needs by 20 to 30% over time because the soil becomes richer and more self-sustaining. Preparing the bed before mulching. Before laying mulch, proper preparation is key. Remove not only large weeds but also tiny seedlings that could grow through the mulch. Rake out old plant debris from spring crops. Lightly incorporate compost or aged manure into the top few inches of soil. Why it matters: a clean, nutrient-rich base ensures your mulch performs at its best, sealing in moisture and nutrients without locking in problems. Choosing mulch for specific vegetables. Different crops appreciate different mulches. Tomatoes and peppers, straw or grass clippings keep soil evenly moist and prevent soil splash. Carrots and root crops, use a light layer of shredded leaves to avoid compaction. Squash and zucchini, a thicker layer, up to 4 inches, to handle their heavy water needs. Herbs, go light. Coconut coir or fine straw works well to prevent excessive humidity at the roots. Pro tip, you can mix materials in one bed, straw for tomatoes, shredded leaves for root crops, to suit each plant's needs. Maintenance and renewal of mulch. Inspect mulch weekly during July and August. Add a fresh layer if it's decomposing or thinning. After heavy rains, gently fluff mulch with a rake to prevent a solid crust. Watch for insect nests. Ants or slugs can hide in overly wet mulch. Insight, regular upkeep ensures mulch continues to protect and enrich your garden rather than becoming a problem itself. Encouraging soil life beneath mulch. One hidden benefit of summer mulching is how it nurtures the ecosystem under the surface. Mulch creates a cooler, stable environment where beneficial fungi and bacteria thrive. Decomposing mulch feeds earthworms, which in turn aerate the soil and improve drainage. Over time, this builds a rich, dark layer of humus that supports healthy vegetables year after year. Pro insight, mulching isn't just about this season's harvest, it's about building healthier soil for seasons to come. Using living mulch and companion planting. Besides traditional mulch materials, you can also use living mulch, low-growing plants that cover the soil, protect it, and even feed your main crops. Clover or creeping thyme, these create a soft ground cover between rows, reducing weeds and holding moisture. Fast-growing greens like lettuce or arugula, plant them between larger crops, like tomatoes or peppers. They shade the soil and can be harvested as baby greens before they compete with main plants. Herbs like basil or dill, they not only act as living mulch but also attract pollinators and repel certain pests. Why it works: living mulch keeps the soil cool, adds organic matter when trimmed or turned under, and saves you time spent weeding. Pro tip, make sure your living mulch plants are shallow-rooted so they don't compete too much with your vegetables. Water and feed them lightly along with your main crops, and enjoy both protection and an extra harvest. Quick summer mulching checklist. Weed and water beds first. Apply 2 to 3 inches of organic mulch. Keep mulch off plant stems. Replenish mid-season. Monitor soil moisture under mulch. In July's heat, mulching sufficiently around your vegetable plants is one of the easiest ways to protect your harvest. Do it once, maintain it, and enjoy a thriving garden with less watering and less weeding. Happy gardening and stay cool out there.